Alrighty, folks. Hello, everybody. Dude, they know you're here. Get out here. What's up, folks? How you doing? Today, Pico is joining me.
Two Picos.
Two Picos are joining me for a little two Picos and a German.
That sounds like a very bad novel.
Sounds like a good joke starting up. What's up, folks? How you doing?
Dirty socks, man.
Toes.
Toes.
Welcome in, folks. I love the dances. Twitch is popping off, as you do, as Twitch does. YouTube, I'm sorry you don't have moving emotes. It's a good time. It's a absolute delight to see. But we're very mature and professional and static on YouTube. Yes.
Twitch
Mature.
emotes are moving? Twitch emotes are moving?
Yeah. You didn't see them all up here?
Oh.
Yeah. They move like crazy.
Damn.
Whole bunch of. Do you not go on Twitch ever?
I'm such a Twitch hater. Sorry.
Well, Twitch is where it's at, man. Valis and Brigadier throwing down the subs. Oh, Valis hit the Twitch baby time. It's 9 months now. 9 months he's been around. He's gonna have a toes baby.
He's 9 months old? Are you
No,
old on
his
Twitch
sub
when
is 9 months
you...
old.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. This guy. He doesn't understand. He doesn't get the Riz.
I don't get Twitch at
He's
all.
very Ohio. I'm sorry about him, guys. Maverick, thank you for the bit, by the way. Good to see you, dude. Welcome in. Carried that tomato to term. Imagine just holding a tomato for 9 months, though. That'd be
Aw.
gross. That'd be pretty sick, man. Yikes. How's everybody doing today? Y'all feeling good? Y'all doing well? Welcome to our latest hate stream. It's gonna be a good time. We have no joy. We have no fun. No, we are very freaking hyped for this weekend. All kinds of good stuff is coming our way. And today for the stream, we are going to talk about it and build out our own bingo card. So Mrs. Tomato is running the second rendition of our garden games on the Discord. And everybody still has 2 days to get in on that. So if you want to hop into the Discord and fill out your own card, whoever fills out the entire card first on the day of CitizenCon, the 2 days of CitizenCon, you actually win this little ship up here, get an M50 plus a copy of the game. So, you could put in there whatever kinds of interesting things you think they will say, but today we're just going to bounce back and forth with you guys, answer questions, kind of just kick back and talk about this for like a good hour and a half or so, and fill in the different features and things that we think might show up during CitizenCon this year. If you're not giving me the M50 if I get bingo, that's kind of rude, Mrs. Tomato. Like if I put in the hard work and my guesses are spot on, I feel like that I should get rewarded for my tenacity.
It's like picking favorites over you.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
You can't just disqualify people. See, I also get in trouble when I give dates. See, now that's very easy. You could just put that on each card. I get in trouble when I give the dates. Good, we win. That's the first thing that's going to come up.
But definitely put in next year somewhere.
Oh, yeah. No, we're definitely going to put in... In fact, that should be our first one. Let me go ahead and set something up here.
Toes.
Releasing next year, in quotes. How about that?
Doesn't fit in your box.
How about them Picos? We're gonna drop that in M-Boy.
Oh,
Make
no.
it 2 lines.
Make it Korean.
What?
Korean new?
Korean?
No, what's... Oh, no, Comic Sans. That's the one.
I'm gonna make it my color. Signature color. Let's add a little bit of shadow on that though. So we can actually see it.
So the person who designs the most prettiest cards wins?
Exactly. You got the prettiest card. Oh, you're the winner. Alright. Got a little bit of shadow on it. Releasing next year, in quotes. Put it right here. There's our first one. Specifically, what releasing next year? Oh no, I'm not getting that specific. That's too. That's.
But it's not bingo that you have to have a like.
No. You have to fill out the whole
line or-
card.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody was like, "That's not bingo." Man, it's whatever the we want it to be. Nice and vague. You like it. Could be January or December. Now you're getting me. There you go. Will Chris make promises that the devs can't keep? Should be the free square card. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, we are getting to the real topic again. Europa Clipper.
Huh?
Echo asking you about your Europa Clipper.
How stoked are you for Europa Clipper?
You remember the
Oh,
rocket
yeah,
that
yeah,
launched
yeah.
last time?
Yeah. How stoked are you for that?
Actually, I am stoked for the follow-up mission. If they find signs of life, or like the blueprints for life, or the ingredients for life, they need to put a rover down there that melts through the ice and finds the space dolphins. Then
Okay.
I'm hyped.
They better have a heating element on there then.
Yeah.
Merch back in stock should be up there. Wait, do they even do that? Hey! Why are you throwing a tomato at me? What about him? Huh? What about him? Come on now. Come on. You threw a tomato at me.
Oh,
Shempasta.
how does it do that?
By clicking. Man,
I'm sorry.
you need to try out Twitch,
Just
dude.
a mod.
Nosferatu, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. Keeping Bezos from finishing his space station. That's gonna be my new go-to from now on. Oh, somebody asked Mrs.
Hey,
Tomato to...
what the-
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give him the tomato. Somebody asked Mrs. Tomato to shoot us. Playing Ketchup Gamer, we owe you a gunshot. Shem, come on now. Come on, bro. That's not nice. Come in here and shoot Lord Skippy. He deserves it. Joy Pop, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate you. That tier 1 sub actually goes towards our goal. It's like underneath the thing. We're supposed to hit 100 subs for 3 months. Ow, hey!
Oh.
What? That's not even you. What?
I found something.
Really?
Hey there.
Dude. Just teaming up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so thank you very much for that, J-Pop. Appreciated. This guy's just rude. Mountain goat. It's a mountain goat. Mountain goat subbed. Isn't that fun? Mountain goat. He's a goat. He's a goat on a mountain. That's cool. Love it. The views of X do not represent the views of CIG. That's a Jared line, but that'll probably happen at some point. Happy wife, happy garden is what they say. First person on Twitch stream that has said your name correctly, legend. Well, isn't that a play on Nosferatu? Right? That's a thing.
What?
Nosferatu is a thing, I believe.
What is it?
Anyways, happy to get your name for you. That is not milk, that's Idon. It is a yogurt
amazing.
drink. I despise it.
So when you're in the United States, you have to buy Greek yogurt because obviously that sells better than when you would name it Turkish yogurt, what it actually is. So
Yeah.
get Turkish yogurt, some water and salt. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Then mix it well.
And Turkish people will have you know. In fact, there's a lot of things in the States that are Turkish that are generally called Mediterranean or Greek or some mixture of that. We went to a restaurant in Napa, and it had the name, which was in Turkish, but then underneath it, it said Mediterranean restaurant. And then on the menu, in small text at the bottom, it was like, we are a Turkish restaurant. And you're like, oh, well, okay. Why don't you say that? Is it like
consider
küfür?
it.
Yeah, it's similar.
Oh, and those guys, for my birthday, at CitizenCon last year, gave me an Iran mixer.
Yes.
Which I regularly use in Florida.
Yes.
So I get the Greek yogurt and mix my
Very
Iran.
simple
It's cool.
little machine, little device.
But it like fluffs it up. Get some air bubbles in there.
Fluffy yogurt drink, yum. Juke Skysquawker, thank you for the 1 bit, the little bitty. Love it, some bitties. All right. So, let's think about. Well, let's start with you guys, huh? What are you guys most excited for this year for CitizenCon? We'll start with that, and then we'll figure out. We'll do our mind reading abilities to find some good predictions based off of that. Oh God, you threw up, Kiffer? Oh.
Don't think that looks good.
Ew, God, that's gross. Bases and hot tubs. Oh, it's definitely gonna be base stuff.
Imagine that
How
comes
about
out.
this? How about this? Here's a hot take that I don't think anybody. Ooh, I don't know if I should actually say this.
Wait, can we? That's the wrong one. Here.
I'm not even gonna say it. It's not coming out. Skippy just ruined that for all of you. Let's see. What? The Starfarer working, the Misk Fortune, the Pioneer. Okay, okay. You guys got some good guesses. A lot of base building stuff going on there. Scam.
If they say scam on stage, that would be amazing, though. I would love that.
Bespoke, diegetic, fidelity. How about immersion? You can't go wrong with immersion. You're right, I do need something taller.
But you say you win if you're the first one that has all of them.
Yes.
So what are the first panels? Because like we would hope to get all of those in the first 5 minutes.
That's true, but that sounds like somebody who cares more about winning than having fun.
Oh, sure.
Huh?
But you want the M50.
Eh. It's just an M50. Immersion.
Says the dude with like 200 ships in his hangar.
Oh. All right. How about Terra? Yeah, that's a hot one. Like any version of Terra whatsoever. Concept art, an engine, even just like a mention of it.
Is that one of the jump points in Stanton?
Yeah.
Nice.
For the love of all that is holy, yes, org tools, please. How about Star Sim? We gotta have Star Sim in there.
Is that Quanta?
This guy wants to get hurt. Star
Doesn't do anything.
Sim. That's because you're being rude. It doesn't work for rude people. Star Sim.
I'm broke.
Surprise system Castra. Magnus. I think Castra and Magnus I would expect more than even Terra. Tony Z.
Do you expect them to connect all of Stanton first? Or do you
No.
think we have Pyro?
No.
and then
I
one
don't
out
think
of
they'll
Pyro?
connect all of Stanton. I don't think we'll get Terra and Magnus before, because we're already getting Nyx. Nyx connects to Pyro.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's not out of Stanton.
no, Nyx goes from it goes Stanton, Pyro, Nyx, Odin is the line that they make, and then you can complete that line with a Terra if you wanted to, if you really wanted to. Org tools. Org tools. I'll put that one in. That's our Mrs. Tomato card. Oh, that Mrs. Tomato is even hyped for org tools.
That
Get it
would be
right.
So helpful.
Get it right, CIG. Org tools. And we'll,
Imagine you could select some ships that are always available to org members or something.
yeah, or we could like have an org bank account.
Oh yeah. Well, we do have one. That's
Yeah, but it's so difficult to make use of because you have to log out and log in and all this.
and you also had to buy a game package for your stupid bank
Yeah.
account.
A new tool with the prefix star. Call it Star Tool, but they already clued us into that one. Starware.
Yep.
Starware, now part of Starcloth. Yo,
Are they?
Ferrister, how you doing?
Are they going to be sued by Disney? The
Starware?
moment they- No, the moment they introduce Star Wars.
I mean, isn't Squadron 42 all about Star Wars? Would they announce a new set of systems like they announced 5 systems? I do think for their Star Citizen 1.0, they'll probably give us the systems they want for 1.0. So our Terra card right there might very well be answered on the last panel.
Yeah, but then we can't win.
Well, maybe nobody else ever gets it.
Okay. What happens if no one gets it? Or
Then we give this away. Mrs. Tomato said, Mrs. Tomato, what was the... Inform us, please. What happens if nobody wins? Beacons restored to their former glory prior to 323. AAK, you missed it, dude. In the monthly report recently, they brought back the... They started talking about the personal transport beacons again. And I think the medical beacons.
imagine they're rolling back to 2.0 or something.
Okay. We do a 30-minute giveaway at the end of the stream on Sunday. So we just give it away at the end anyways.
So it's not about who got the most, either everything or it will go to giveaway.
Yes.
Nice.
The redacted in the CitizenCon bundle pack you hope is a gun rack. Like a transportable gun rack? Yeah, Mrs. Tomato was in the Fat Bird video. Go check it out. She played the Beltalora ATC, I guess. Clued people into... Yeah, she did voice acting.
What?
You didn't know that?
Huh?
Mrs. Tomato did voice acting for
And it's
Star
live
Citizen.
already?
Yeah.
Wait, for CG or for...
No, for a machinima. Yeah.
Nice.
Taris. What if the legendary friend is Port Olisar? Has Port Olisar ever had a special moment in CitizenCon?
Oh, that would be nice, so... Like the wreck side of Port Olisar.
Yeah, I mean, they really could do, like... I don't know how they would sell it off in lore, but it would be cool if Port Olisar was a wreck site on, like, Yella or something.
Floating, broken in Crusader.
Yes, indubitably.
Do you think that we will ever... Because there are other stations that have these rotating rings for artificial gravity, which is like, why? But anyways. Do you ever think we will be able to get in there? Like have a...
Into the rings?
Station in the ring that spins?
I could see... Dude, there are some really cool concepts for space stations. Let me show you guys some of the space stations that they were kind of messing around with. These were all the concepts they were planning on doing for not Squadron, for Ruined Station. They had several different like versions of stations they could do for it. And they went with the really wide disc one, but there are some other very cool ones on here if I could find it. Massive folder of pictures, random Star Citizen pictures.
CEO well organized.
Super organized.
Tamam.
That means okay in Turkish.
This dude is speaking Turkish. So whenever we are out for dinner and Mrs. Tomato is there, he doesn't open his mouth at all, and she's ordering everything and organizing everything. But we went out to pick breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
And he was standing in the bakery and doing all the Turkish and getting all the things and asking all the questions. I was like, what's
Didn't
happening
believe
here?
that I could actually speak it.
Because he never opened his mouth before.
I opened it to say thank you. Okay, I say my thank yous and my
I
hello.
tried to say thank you and I said hello and then
Yeah, the guy gave us the food and he turned to him and said hello. Which, you know, we all do that when we're learning. So this is the space station that is Ruined Station. You can see it's pretty freaking huge. You can see the little javelin down here to give you an idea of the scale of this. But there are some other ones that they made. This is my personal favorite. Very Homeworld-esque with its like just size and scale. Again, you can see the javelin down here to give you a sense of the scale. It's absolutely massive. And you're like, what is gonna be on a space station like this? This one straight up looks like a spaceship. Like this kind of looks like a dangle to me almost. And again, huge in scale. I don't see any ships around here to give you a sense of scale. Maybe they're too small for me to even notice. Here's another one. This one's pretty cool. Looks like a cattle prod of sorts. Here's the Idris down here.
Firefly design.
Avocado! We got Avocado and Ferrister in the same chat. How do we trust that it's really both of them?
What?
There are some theories out there.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, yes. You really hope we see more carrier-type ships, especially with the long distances we have to travel with more systems coming out. Yeah, where's our Liberator? Here's one of the last of those.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool, and you can tell it's got that spinning ring.
But
design.
that doesn't work. You need 2 or 4. 1 or 3 doesn't work because then it's not balanced.
Too bad. Maybe they want to twirl around in space.
Yeah, they were like, yeah.
And then this one. Looks kind of like a bug to me. Again, super big. Their goal with these outlaw space stations, I think, was just to make them really big.
And you're in a system where it's dangerous to live on the surface?
Yeah, these were planned for Pyro.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense that they're very big. Here's the original space station that's supposed to be in Pyro.
Ah, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's a very cool design. I don't know why they didn't go with this.
But that was not supposed to be the ring holding the wormhole together?
No, this is a space station.
Okay.
See, it's supposed to be in orbit over the planet. And, you know, it's just a ring for funsies, but they didn't end up doing this. The only place we ever saw this ring was during that very first time they did the, they did their...
Damn.
The adventure continues. Right here.
Hit it.
So you can see it in the background here.
Oh yeah.
So they kind of like, they were like, yeah, look, it's the Pyro space station. You're in Pyro. But then when they actually got around to building the Pyro system, because we all know this is fake, they didn't actually include that design. Bajini's kind of like that. I mean, it is a ring. Not wrong there. Emu Comunista. I believe that's it. Thank you for the Prime sub. Again. Say it.
Oh, taking Bezos' money away.
Bezos
from the
space station's going down.
That's Orbital Reef. Orbital Reef is cool. They're just a partner in that, but they're doing something nice.
Too bad for them.
Ugh.
They shouldn't be associated. Because they're getting Prime sub, baby. When's CitizenCon this week? Over the weekend? It is indeed over the weekend. It starts at, I believe, 8 a.m. UTC? 9 a.m. UTC? No, 8 a.m. UTC, 9 a.m. local England time. English time, you know? English time is actually pronounced time.
Well, that's a herb.
It's called local England time, bruv.
NZT, New Zealand?
NZT?
Is it New Zealand time?
I think that's a Subaru model of car. Got jokes today. It's just called time. The English invented it. Time? It's called twime. There it is. How do you think base building will look? No Man's Sky style or prefab buildings? No, I think we'll be able to... Well, that's actually a good question. I'm thinking prefab buildings make the most sense. It seems like that would be a better opportunity, because then they could have more buildings and not have to make it super modular. Do you think they will make a large version of the Liberator, kind of like the whole series? I feel like that's kind of what the Kraken is.
Was a transport thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a hot one. Hot take. This is in regards to when they talk about base building.
Oh, yes.
Terrain deformation. What do you think? Could it be? Could they do that?
Digging your own caves?
I feel like they kind of have to. If they're going to allow us to make bases, we have to be able to flatten the ground to some extent. Gonna check out your latest video now? Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, just put out a video earlier today, folks, about an hour before the stream. And it is about my thoughts on Star Citizen 1.0, what they need to say during the 1.0 panel, why it's important. It's so important because half of the arguments that anybody ever gets into when it comes to Star Citizen, from how much PvP there should be, to what the point of it is, to how missions will work, to why do I have to start in this city, all of these questions are things that should be answered by CIG saying, this is our design of the game. No matter what you're doing now, this is where we're headed. And we had the whole stream. We just did a whole stream about this a couple days ago. They need to answer those questions. So I made a video about it, posted it on the YouTube channel. Check it out if you'd like. Appreciate you. And your thoughts. There was a Star Citizen Live where they showed that their building placing program did auto level the ground to an extent. Yeah.
But
yeah, the Rastar.
Like once they bake it and ship it compiled, then...
Champ, enough with the freaking tomatoes thrown at us.
Hey! How does they do that?
The Twitch. Twitch allows them to use their points to throw tomatoes, and Shemp has got a lot of them, I guess.
So if they use their raster tool, they deform the planet's height map.
Yeah.
And then it's compiled and shipped out, and everyone has that.
Yeah.
But the current planet tech doesn't allow players to modify terrain that shows up for everyone, because that wouldn't be compiled on your game system.
It'd be on the server.
Would be on the server and stream.
Right.
So if they allow that for base building, that wouldn't work with the current planet tech. So is base building delayed until the new planet tech is out? Or would that be a future feature?
I think planet tech is coming out like immediately.
You sure?
I mean, it almost makes it would make a ton of sense for base building to not work without new planet tech. Like it would feel like that's the whole point, right? Or at least part of the point. That they need the planet tech in, because well, why would planet tech v4 be baked in the ability to handle all of the base building components too?
But for base building, you only need persistence. I can drop my coffee cup already, and it will remain there. Why not drop a house?
But base building is probably also going to have something to do with like the resources in the ground, which I imagine comes with the new planet tech.
Yeah.
Now they might not have that in the first version, but I'm imagining they were built in parallel so that they could have those considerations figured out.
Oh, this will be so hard to test on PTU.
That will be placed.
How do you
like
do that?
in City Builder RTS.
How do you do what?
How do you test base building in PTU? They wiped, you have nothing left, and then they give you a day or two to gather all the resources and stake your claim and build a
They
base?
could just give everybody resources.
Okay.
But yeah, so here was them showing off when they started to put in the ability to flatten out the ground based on the bases, and you can see it reacts to the base that you're putting down. Really hope the economy gets some love this CitizenCon. That's gonna be a necessity. Yeah, I'm hoping that comes with some Star Sim talk, you know.
But ever
I
since,
love how Star Sim.
Ever since JI members ran into Tony, there was no other word from him.
That was back in May. Honestly, like a new type of mining. Yeah. Dude, look at this. Look at how many freaking notifications are just people throwing tomatoes. It's like 1 sub and then 8 people throwing tomatoes.
I feel like
1 bit.
I feel like once I'm gone, Mrs. Tomato should stand there, wait for the tomato throw, and then actually throw tomato.
Just have bad ideas, man. Filled with bad ideas. What you really want for base building outside of getting to super micromanage with power and resources is to be able to dig out a cave in a mountain and put buildings inside of it. Jeez, man. Making a cave in this game would be crazy. Oh!
They were showing off the new caves with entrance and exit. So currently caves in game are pre-rendered assets that are placed in the world.
Yeah.
With this entrance and then just it's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's once caves are part of the terrain, because you could just dig a tunnel, which they would need to change the entire engine.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be able to do that. Jesus Christ! Just came in with a gun. Ah, hey, shoot him! Ow!
Did that go to your butt?
No, it hit my shoulder. Oh, it did go to my butt.
Pew!
The Bat Cave?
This
the
house is not
Tomot
safe.
Cave.
There was a global illumination thing somewhere.
Ooh, global illumination. Yeah, I think that global illumination is closely tied with Planetech V5. Different systems, but Will they try to release them together? No, I think Global Illumination will be a lot more dependent on the engine team and what they're doing with rendering and stuff. I don't think we'll get Global Illumination until the Vulkan API is like good to go and they've got that all figured out.
But they need to have that done for Squadron.
Yeah, that they do.
That would be embarrassing if Squadron hasn't ray tracing. Because then it's a last gen game and they want to be the next gen game.
Okay, but like, there are plenty of games that release without ray tracing now, aren't
But
there?
that's embarrassing.
Like half the population still can't even do ray tracing. At least hardware supported ray tracing. Probably a year away, but they will try to put it into Squadron for sure. So you think that Squadron's more than a year away then,
They were showing off a functioning prototype.
Of ray tracing?
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah, they were showing...
I think ray tracing
They
and
went
global
into-
illumination is way more complicated in the open universe than it would be in a single player.
So then, in that case, do you think that they could do... Oh. Do you think they could do ray tracing in Squadron before it's ready in the PU?
I think so. I think there are way more systems that need to work with ray tracing and global
So we
illumination
want to replace that
in Star
system
Citizen.
with
get
25,000 probes,
adjusted.
each one of them only providing light to a small area around themselves. And then we interpolate that to provide like a smooth bounce. And you can see already in the distance, like the red light is really bouncing up there. And then we add a screen space occlusion pass just to tidy up the edges on things. And there is the final composite.
The red is much more dominant.
Go back
So,
to
what-
and,
Occlusion pass just to...
forward. Thank you. So, you see the... You see you can't point or draw anywhere. If I wanted to point something out, do you have like a... Do they see a cursor? Oh.
I don't know, I've never drawn.
Try.
Not really.
Let me mess up your computer.
I feel like it does. It should allow for that.
Where did it go?
Down here. Dang it.
Nice.
go.
Now you can draw.
Yep.
Sweet. So what I noticed with the ships in the hangar is that where the landing gear touches the pad, there's no shadow cast between the landing gear and the pad. So it should be this ambient occlusion because like it's a geometry in very close proximity, there should always be a shadow. And there isn't. You see that here in the single probe in the old system. Right there, this must be dark. And this is spoiling immersion.
I see.
And then if you do the multi-probe global illumination, that's a contact shadow here. And that is so cool. CitizenCon gets that done.
I'm amazed by how freaking red it is over here. Compared to the blue, like
Yeah.
it really dominates the blue lighting. Pretty eye-opening to see the way global illumination improves scenes. Yeah, I liked this was a pretty crazy
Oh.
demo in my opinion.
light room with nothing spilling out. Oh yeah, so this is the old system. The sun's working, but you can see there's no sky, there's no ground lighting. By the way, I've turned off a lot of the cockpit lights so that you can see this. And then in the new one, you can already see the skylight is kind of helping a little, but then as you turn over, you get all the ground
That's
lighting.
wild. How much you can notice the yellow
But then as you
bouncing
turn
off the
over, you
ground.
get all the ground lighting.
That's cool. But yeah, exactly. Game is ruined if you don't get that in.
Yeah,
Spoiled.
it's just done. Been a while. You reckon we're going to see in-game in the next year? Oh, well, definitely. If we didn't see that, that would be incredibly disappointing. What's up, Single Track? Scatto. How you doing, guys? Alright. What else is there? Let's go to the progress tracker. They're like, what kind of things are on the progress tracker that we haven't actually seen?
Did they update that? because that was
I mean, there
out
are
of date for
plenty
a long
of
time.
things that are on here that haven't shown up. Actor status T2, cybernetic limbs, medical insurance, DNA integrity, cloning. All of this is not in the game.
But it ended, like the progress ended, and we never saw anything after 30 weeks.
Yeah.
A
But
year
again,
ago,
the
damn.
progress tracker doesn't tell us when the work actually ends, which is
Yeah.
annoying. Ferrister, thanks for dropping by, dude. I'll catch you later. Can't wait to talk to you during CitizenCon. I'll be in touch. We got additional player customization. Hair, facial hair, face piercings, so that's actually coming in. Additional Lagrange points. Saber Firebird. Control surfaces. I'm guessing we'll see that. This will allow for improved performance from ships that have weak maneuvering thrusters in atmosphere and bring new depth to aerodynamic flight in the game.
Are you sure?
I don't know if we'll actually see that.
I don't think so. Like,
There's not.
there were a comment recently that they are focusing on Squadron and haven't touched the flight model for a while, something like that. And they hope to get back to that, but I
The
think
people
it's-
who are working on the flight stuff have been working on engineering a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Cypher Lycan. For SC 324.2, it's releasing tomorrow. From that Twitter post, what time in the UK could it release? As time zones and all? Probably later in the day for the UK. Probably closer to like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. in the UK. Hold it down, avocado. Yeah, I saw that.
Today.
Yeah, they want to do another Evocati 4.0 today. See how that goes. Let's see. Surely there will be control surfaces needed for Squadron, but they could do that for a very small amount of ships. Like the Gladius, and then maybe another couple ships.
I'm curious if they tune the ships for Squadron the same way they do that for Star Citizen. Because they don't need to work player versus player.
Yeah. That they don't. Bounty Hunter V2. I don't think we're gonna see much about that. Maybe like a mention here or there.
But they did the Inside Star Citizen with the holding cells and everything.
Yeah, and then they said it was on the back burner for the time being. Hope the player count and Evo test will have some improvement. Glad to see all the progress being made. That's going to be an interesting thing to watch, yeah. Might try and take part in this one, if the timing works out. So they've got how many chapters? 28 chapters in Squadron?
But we only get chapter 1 with the first game, and then chapter 2 is the second game.
No, those are chapters of Squadron 42. This is chapters in the game. I think they actually might call them episodes. Daldarok, how you doing? Refueling gameplay and some teasing and repair gameplay. Refueling needs to get we need to get a new version of refueling. That makes sense. That works. Shamot, thanks for the sub, mate. Tier 1 now. 26 months overall. Dude has been running it. Thank you for the support, man. That tier 1 sub goes towards our goal.
Where's your goal? Oh.
That's so there's in order to get in order for Twitch to not take 50% of the money at the end of the month, you have to maintain 100 subs throughout the whole month. So you can't see that goal.
Maintain or gain?
Maintain.
Okay.
Gain, maintain, same thing.
Oh, fair. Okay. Because you sub for months?
Yeah. You can only see that if you scroll down on our profile. We can't actually see it from here, but I believe we're at like 60 out of 100.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you need 40 more until? When is the deadline? 15 days from
15 days, yeah.
now? Let's go, people. Takes the space station money away.
You think they'll release the Squadron 42 demo to all backers or just ones at CitCon? I could see them maybe doing an online release. That would be pretty intense. I'd be very, very proud of that if they did it. That's a lot of confidence in the product, and I think it would help a lot with marketing. But 75, nice. But I could also see them just doing it for people who are at the event, like this year's version of the Pyro playtest last year. The heck. Thank you very much.
Where did you get that from?
It was stuck to my foot. Mose DK, thank you for the 5 community gifted subs. Appreciate you. You're good people. That will get Skippy another bottle of Idon. What is Z Archive in the roadmap? Z Archive.
I think that was renamed to Star Archive.
Thank you very much. Walgrit gifted out 10 subs, doubled up. Yo, thank you, Walgrit. Just passed our goal for the day. Appreciate you, doing much love. CitizenCon hype. Thank you, my friend. I don't see a Z Archive on here. Oh, you know what? These guns. We haven't seen the Volt weapons since. I guess that was since not CitizenCon, since the. We kind of saw them recently. July. I want to say.
Is it the electric ones?
Yeah, very cool guns. They haven't even put them on there for coming in 4.0, but I do believe they will probably come in 4.0. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Oh, the toes! That was loud.
That was loud.
Experience. Yeah, it is the standard issue, I think is the correct way of saying it. Military weapon for UEE. It's a workhorse.
I heard you needed those subs. The gifted subs don't actually go towards. That's the problem. So Twitch basically says Prime subs and gifted subs don't go towards the ability to avoid their. Yeah, it can only be.
What a company.
Yeah, that's why it's so difficult to do. It has to be tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 subs, or like if people continue their Prime sub or something, then it works, or their gifted sub.
What about YouTube? Do they have something similar, or is it always 50-50?
No, YouTube always does 70-30. So
70
in order
for them, 30 for you?
No, 70 for us, 30 for.
So only Twitch is doing, what
Yeah.
do they do, 50-50?
Twitch does 50-50 because they were the first to the market and they have the ability to do that. And they, yeah, YouTube does 70-30. Twitch, you can get 70-30, but I think you have to maintain 200 subs every month. It's just, yeah, you have to, they basically do it so that only bigger streamers can get those rewards.
And yet they're.
Walgrid, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't know that. Gifting out those subs and thought they would get that goal. But yeah, you basically need to maintain 100. What do you make of the preview they just dropped on Instagram? I have not seen that.
Need to see that.
Reliable, it's functional, and it just gets the job done.
So the Volt rifle is another new weapon that we're releasing in the
guns are
PU.
sick.
A brand new manufacturer for the weapon content team.
Leonard, thank you for the Prime
Volt
sub.
are a electric and beam ammunition type using electric batteries to power their weapons.
They're very techy. They feel very professionally homemade. It's not thrown together, but also it's not professionally manufactured.
This is the manufacturer who relies
YouTube
on
does make more sense than
cheap-produced
Twitch.
goods, but they still wanted it to look cool and shiny, but they are not really reliable in terms of long-term use.
We wanted a manufacturer where people could use these weapons and then they could also repair and upgrade and kind of, you know, they look like you would be able to strip them down and kind of field repair them, or, you know, work in your workshop in your ship, or, you know, in your habs or wherever, and kind of really get into the nitty-gritty of how these weapons work. So there's a lot of visual cues to that with, you know, like how the screen attaches, all the little kind of fittings and screws and how it all kind of comes together, that it visually is something quite nice and exciting, I think.
There is anything like this in a PU as of now. This will suit more of the
You remember
guys
these guns?
who wanted to
Yeah.
show off rather
we do
than
have
to be
some electric
military-style weapons.
in
You will
there
have some
already.
shiny,
Yeah.
cool guns that you
Lightning
can
company.
show to your friends and say,
I feel like that was their
I did
test
it.
case.
This is a
and
really
this is like their
cool
real
looking gun.
implementation of it.
Oh,
I've always been a little bit opposed to very big flashy lasers and electricity on firearms. I think it can
I wonder if
drift
you could
away
lose a
from my
weapon
idea
to
of
a
traditional
cannon of a
firearm.
ship,
But
then
I
all
think
the pilots get
working
electrocuted
within the
because it's
confines of what
conducted.
Volt as manufacturer are, being a home-built kit that you could order online supposedly and manufacture
The
yourself,
SMG looks so
I think really
sick.
fits into the idea of it being
They show
more
it
of
here.
a fun ammunition type.
This is still work in progress,
Daniel
but you
Radcliffe.
can see the direction where it's going.
Oh, they didn't actually show it. There is a Bolt Parallax SMG, and it looks so cool. I'm pretty sure there's a shot of it in here somewhere. I'm not seeing it though. Pyro SMG.
Oh, was that the arrow thing?
Yeah, there's a crossbow.
Nice.
Ah, is this it? Yeah.
The,
People involved into it.
you know,
That thing looks so cool. I love the look of this gun. Looks like it's got a little fidget tool on the end of it. What are you doing? Oh.
It's very similar.
We call this Avada Karna. New weapons, but the most deadly thing in the game are the elevators. Hey! Get 'em, elevators, get 'em! Hat and glasses guy looks like Harry Potter.
it is
He
still a
gets that.
first-person game.
He gets that a lot. In hardcore WoW, the elevators are also the most deadly thing. Really? In WoW? There are elevators in WoW?
Put elevators on the bingo card.
Elevators? What are, like they say the word elevators?
As end boss or something. I don't.
I'm sure there will be an elevator somewhere. Hello, Legaffy.
Do they have to say it?
Yes, well they have to say it or feature it in some way.
Okay.
You're hoping for a new Argo ship announcement? Stress on ship. Argo ship, that'd be interesting.
Here, that's an Instagram post.
Cargo elevator. That is a MISC ship of some sort.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because that looks kind of like the... That looks like parts of the Reliant or the Freelancer.
But it's nothing in game yet, is it?
I don't think so. It's kind of hard to see. I don't think that's in game though.
Oh, my phone is crippled. That is a cool camera.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you like hold up your hand or something, it'll track you maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Do you yeah, there we go. That's fun.
You could see what I see.
Alright, go back to normal. Hold up your socks! Hold up your toes! The Expanse? Huh? The Expanse? Refueling is important for Pyro, and they even said that, and I don't know why we haven't seen anything about that yet. Put some respect on Lord Skippy's name. He gets all the respect.
I get all the food, mainly here.
Erso is continuing their gift sub from Zayeth. See that right there? That converts the sub, so then it counts towards the number. Thank you for that. Thanks for continuing your sub, mate. Appreciate you.
Also, they got a gifted sub.
Yeah, they got
then
gifted
were
a
like-
sub by Stream Santa
Okay.
last month, and now they're continuing it.
Oh, that is nice.
Dynamic weather with rain and thunderstorms and so on. Yes, that's a great one. Yeah, we can include that one here. Actually, I'm gonna take one of these. Dynamic weather. I think that sounds like a Planetech V5 kind of thing. We're also just really hopeful for it, so.
If you really get missions where you have to take a land vehicle because you can't fly there because of weather, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
And then the sandworm comes.
Yes, of course. And then the sandworm. Yes, exactly. If that is one of the leak ships, it looks like they just took a freelancer, enlarged it, and called it a day. I mean, I can't tell what the heck that ship is modeled after. But a lot of them do look pretty similar to each other. Like the way that the ships are curved. I mean, a lot of the ships you could pick apart from a ship from a manufacturer and they look pretty similar. We'll have to see.
Lightning on planets would be so cool.
Collab with Luke Stevens is happening. In 2 podcast episodes he'll be on. Getting on your flight to CitizenCon in just a few hours. Where are you flying out from? How about Nyx? That's too easy, to be honest.
How do I zoom?
Our latest shirt.
So cool. Get a shirt.
It's too late for that one now. We know we're gonna get Nyx. Luna Maria, hello! Welcome in! Good to see you. And yes, Lord Skippy's here too. Crafting will be game changing. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Crafting would be huge for this game. That would give people so much more reason to care about things like minerals and loot. Like, imagine how nice it would be if they just had junk you could pick up in this game and that actually would go towards crafting.
Do we get the trash vehicle?
The Raptor? Nah, I don't think so. The shirts are dope. Did you get yours, Walgrit? Oh yeah, you did. You posted a picture of it. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Utility armor. That's actually a good call. That's a monthly report call out.
Didn't they show these pouches you can put on you?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know where that is. Do you think we will get multiple STF ships this year? Straight to flyable? Yeah, they've been doing that a lot more. I think we'll see more straight to flyable ships. Yeah. They mentioned a lot of ships being close to completion in one of the most recent reports. They did. They did. I think we'll get some straight to flyable ships for sure. Pyro has radiation waves. Indeed, yeah, we'll be getting radiation in the game, which is one from last CitizenCon.
Will we get the Idris? Player ownable?
Not yet. Not till Squadron. When Squadron's out, though.
Wait, next week.
When are we cooking next? We'll be having a cooking stream on Friday. A pre-CitizenCon cooking stream. 12 hours before CitizenCon, we'll be doing some cooking. Maybe we'll make something that we can snack on during CitizenCon. That'd be nice. Are we going to CitizenCon? Not this year. This guy is.
I am.
His flight takes off. He's actually leaving from here in about 12 hours to go to that flight. So, we are covering it from here. I'll be having a live stream. Y'all are free to join. You can jump into our bingo game, all that jazz. But we won't be going there.
Also, Norik, they asked me to be on the cooking stream and asked me for some German recipes. And we're so disgusted by them that they decided not to have me on the cooking stream.
I'm not eating intestines, all right, man. Yeah, no Skippy for cooking stream. Maybe next time. CitizenCon is starting at, I think, 9 a.m. British time, 8 a.m. UTC on Saturday. We'll be arriving for CitizenCon at about the same time. Bunch of people are showing up. Like, you could just go onto the old Twitter, and literally the first thing that pops up is people are arriving for CitizenCon, meeting up. There's Croncy, he's there. Jeff Zanelli, the composer for Squadron 42.
Nice.
He said, jealous of everyone going to CitizenCon. I'm unable to make it this year, but I'll be with you all in spirit. Bring your bagpipes, and hope you enjoy Redacted and Redacted. This dude has been recording, all right? This is the composer who got the bagpipes into Squadron 42. And if you scroll through his profile, you will see that he's been teasing bagpipes everywhere constantly. He's like, we're doing more bagpipes, folks. More bagpipes. So we know that there is new music recorded for certain things going on. and we are very excited to see it. Here's rock bagpipes. He's leaning into it.
He's hyped. Also, CIG announced that with people like employees of CIG and guests, there are almost 5,000 people in the conference center.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's big. It's big. Here's Space Coder. He has arrived for it. Who's this? Is this Kai Sinnott or is this? I don't know. This guy, he's there. Clearly, that's why he's on there. Yes, of course.
Soul Citizens.
Soul Citizens, they might be there. There's the Raptor. Atmo Esports.
Oh, that's a full-scale model.
Showing up from there. I'm pretty.
Nice. I want a picture.
I believe this is just a normal machine. Nubifier is heading out. Admiral Noble, another CIG dev, is over there. So a whole bunch of people are getting in there. It's coming together. Lara Croft is there, obviously.
And Gillian Anderson.
Yes. Yes. Gillian Anderson is indeed in London.
Confirmed.
Wait, what?
She's in London.
Are you sure?
In London, yes.
How'd you confirm that?
Oh, I called her earlier.
All right. We see bagpipes on the stage at CitizenCon. That would be funny. Actually, why don't we put that on there?
Yes.
Put bagpipes. Nah, screw that. Not even the word. We're gonna get a picture of bagpipes, and we're gonna put that on the bingo. Yeah, good picture. Gosh, they're kind of eerie looking.
It looks pretty dead.
Bagpipes.
Oh, Mrs. Tomato, will we see all the cards that are submitted?
Yeah.
Are they submitted openly?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Curious.
Actually, they get DM'd.
Oh, they get DM'd.
Yeah,
But will they be published?
Yeah, I think so. Mrs. Tomato, can you confirm? Why bagpipes? Why not? Would you prefer I put a electric guitar? You've got an org mate going this time? Nice. You gonna meet up with them? Or pretend you don't know them? Manchester's only 5 minutes away from London, everybody knows. Just a short walk. Look for royalty-free bagpipes.
Soul Singers.
What if they like found this stream and they were like, "Hey, you took our picture," claimed it? Soul Singer might be an interesting one. I am not really convinced that means much, though. People copyright things long before they're ever relevant. Sometimes it's right away, but I have no reason really to think that Soul Singer is something that'll come up anytime soon. Cannot wait to see Tom's finished BMM model he was working on. It looks pretty sick. Just made it to episode 1XX of the podcast, and now you find the stream. Hey, episode 100 was a huge undertaking for the podcast. Highly suggest you go check it out. It was like 8 to 10 different creators I got together to ask them what they think of the game at the time, and had a whole... It's like a whole edited thing. I'd check it out. They might have some sort of plan for it in a couple of years. Yeah. That might be very well what they do with it. Okay, we've got 2 spots left. We've got 2 spots left. I kind of want to just put in no dates.
And BMM.
We're going to put releasing next year and no dates right next to each other, because that's just how ridiculous it usually is. You will say that and then also say, oh, but no dates.
When do you think Chris will be on stage? First day is a redacted session?
First and last. Oh, he'll definitely be there for the redacted section. That's his baby.
Soul Singer announcement.
No dates, of course. Drunk CIG employee leaks info ahead of CitizenCon at Bar Citizen. Put in the work, folks. Buy them drinks. Get them.
Tequila.
A trademark is a word. I'm using the words interchangeably. You told him to get you something or shout out the org. Oh, I thought you were meeting them there. I thought you were both going. You think you're on 130? Listen to it in the truck at work about 9 hours a day. Holy crap. Oh, you're in the truck 9 hours a day. I thought you were saying you listen to it 9 hours a day. That'd be a lot. What's with the bagpipes? I think they're gonna be bagpipes. It's a guess. Well, a prediction, an expectation.
How does this count? If they mention the word bagpipes? Or
If
they
a bagpipe
show
shows up.
like a real one on stage?
No, if we hear a bagpipe.
Okay.
If
So
they,
it doesn't need to be a real one?
It
Do you think there will be a real bagpipe on stage?
Nah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm
They're
not
next
sure.
to Scotland.
I'm not sure. I don't know for
Imagine
sure,
this,
but I don't
this
think
Scottish
there will
band
be.
marching in announcing Squadron 42 with
Yeah.
bagpipes. Live orchestra.
I don't know if there will be a bagpipe or not. Who knows? Who knows? It's definitely a product. Toes! Rather than a word. Yeah, it could be. I think it'll be... I'm not convinced it's anything soon, though.
Maybe they sold their engine to someone interested. Like they were advertising the engine with a demo.
That would be insane.
That would be cool.
To sell your engine before you even use it.
Yeah.
You do listen to it 9 hours a day. That's far too much of me for anybody. I didn't feel bad for my wife getting that much airtime. That much Space Tomato time. There is a non-zero chance. There is a non-zero chance that there's a real bagpipe on the stage. That is true.
I'm pretty sure fans will bring bagpipes as cosplay. We will see bagpipes from some people.
Somebody dresses up as a bagpipe.
No, not. Then you have to blow into them.
The best part of listening to the podcast in the beginning is laughing when you predict timelines. Yeah, it's the worst part of covering Star Citizen. I'm pretty sure my most viewed video is still the Star Citizen 4.0. Let's see. Star Citizen 4.0 video from like 2 or 3 summers ago.
Next year?
Oh no, it's Beginner's Guide. Okay.
Oh, that's
Besides
good.
that though, it's this video about 4.0, which is just
200,000, damn.
an absolute pain.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at that. I'll be finally updating the Beginner's Guide when 4.0 comes out, so I should probably start writing it soon. You would add upcoming pyro system to the bingo or any other upcoming system? Yeah, I think Nyx is gonna be on there for sure. But that's too easy. I want one more for whatever we do next. It's gotta be a hot take, you know? Will 4.0 be out before the year? I have no idea. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe we will learn today how well the demo works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Your ideal joke would be on day 1 to hear, ladies and gentlemen, your host Jared Huckabee, and Mark Hamill walks out instead. Your host, Mark Huckabee. Henry Cavill as a guest. If the gala was going to happen, then I'd be convinced they were going to have a celebrity there. But they canceled it.
Can you tell Shampastas I get a banana?
A banana?
Yeah. They know what it means.
Did you get your
Well
name
done.
from Skippy the superpowered AI beer can?
They didn't deserve a banana.
Tell him he gets a banana?
Yep.
You get a banana. Prediction from 2021, I don't think we will get past 318 and Pyro will drop in 6 months. Wait, what? I don't think we will get past 318 and Pyro will drop in 6 months.
318 is already past. Like, we are past 318.
This is in 2021.
Oh.
Like, I was saying that I didn't think 318 would happen. I don't understand.
Oh, 318 will be the last patch before 4.0.
Oh. We got real close to that, eh? That's why you don't listen to letters from the chairman. Until the next letter from the chairman.
Did you do a bet? Do you need to shave your hair now?
No, no bets. I don't make bets on Star Citizen states. I think I just did one recently. You love if they focused on AI interaction throughout the system. Throughout, Stanton system? Why not adding the word demo? Adding the word demo. Maybe. I'll keep that one in the back pocket.
Will we see a playable demo on the floor?
I don't know, Dan. The last year when they showed us the demo area, it was a bunch of chairs set up. This time it's not, so I'm not sure
They
what
have
they're...
2 sim pods, whatever
Yeah,
that means.
I don't know. That could just be marketing stuff.
And also 2 sim pods for 5,000 people doesn't seem enough.
Yeah. So those could just be marketing for like VKB and Monster Tech and all that stuff.
So either they are hiding a play session and a play setup somewhere, or it's not happening.
I don't know. I don't know what they would do in terms of a demo. It would be really funny if they released a demo online, and then everybody who wasn't at CitizenCon was able to go and play it right away.
That would be unfair. I'll be back. I hop on an airplane and here.
Better bet CIG is able to avoid giving a date. Yeah. That's on there. I think most people need a break from it sometimes, although you probably won't play it until Squadron is out. You started watching content again. Oh, some people need a break from Star Citizen? I need a break from Star Citizen. It's never ending. Literally every day. Since 2019. Surely CIG would release a Squadron demo after CitizenCon. Even if they did it after, though. Imagine being at CitizenCon and, like, changing your flight. Gotta get home!
Yeah, imagine it's timed. Only one day and everyone is stuck there.
Do you think Pyro will be during CitizenCon or 4.0? 4.0. They won't release it before 4.0. Think we'll see building interiors? I don't even know. I think that would be cool, but they've been so quiet about that. What's something, let me go back to one of their recent monthly reports. Let's do I think August was a pretty good one. What did they have to say? In the journalist investigating mandatory crunch leak that there would be a Squadron 42 demo. It did say something about it, yeah.
Well, it said demo. I don't.
But we don't know if that's a
Squadron
demo
42
that they'll be playing on the stage or releasing or what.
But did they say Squadron demo? Or
I
just
think
a
so, yeah.
demo? Okay.
It said Squadron. Let's see. Charge and drain is 4.0. Delta signal. Oh! Scanning! Scanning gameplay. I'll even go a step further and we can call it exploration.
Whatever that means.
No, I'll call it scanning. Scanning update. That's a fun one. Because I would love to see a scanning update. I think everybody and their moms would love to see a scanning update.
But on top of scanning, you need data running if you want to do anything with that that's meaningful.
Yeah, that comes naturally though.
Well, it didn't come with the maps. We got the maps, but we are not allowed to store them or explore them or sell them.
True. Better hope that does, then you'll be able to share these things.
Yeah.
Your prediction is that Bone's gotten a promotion and is now called Starbone. Forgetting about Alien Vandul, you think we might have something like a ship or maybe even characters? Oh, we'll definitely see the Vandul. Yeah, because they're going to be showing off Squadron. I think we'll see Vandul. Absolutely.
Will we see Vandul in Star Citizen?
No, I don't think so.
Ever?
Oh yeah, at some point.
But not 4.0?
Not during CitizenCon. Crucible with repair gameplay. You think that's what the classic ship is? Squadron 42 TV series in 2025. Get out of here. No. Squadron 42 TV series. I think there will be a TV series of some sort, but I don't think it'll be based on Squadron. It'll be some other story.
And the stars will be Gillian Anderson.
He's obsessed.
She told me earlier.
He is obsessed. You want to see Banu or Jean in game by 4.0? That's like 4.0 is in testing already.
They're not showing up in Squadron, are they?
The Jean probably are.
Okay.
To some extent, at least their ships are.
Because I didn't have the... there was a Mercury Star Runner commercial.
Yeah.
And they had Banu in there in stasis.
Yeah.
But it was not an articulated character. They didn't have any of the rigging done back then, so...
No. And that was a pre-rendered video, too. Slightly confused why it's taken so long to get the Vandul in SC. Probably want it to be in Squadron first.
I wonder how they have to adjust all the ships so the Vandul can board them. Because they are larger as a character model and they don't fit into any of the elevators.
That's okay. Elevators don't work for any of us. Will there be more 4.0 features, though, that we don't know about yet? Yes, there absolutely will be. No news on the Polaris lately. Other than that, it's still in development. At least one Wrath of Khan reference. Khan. Classic is Crucible and an update to Maelstrom and repair gameplay, especially with engineering. Don't know when they would fit Maelstrom into the overall CitizenCon. Isn't having releasing next year and no dates on the board kind of cheating? No, it is pointing out just how much Chris can say both of those things in the same convention. He will say releasing next year about some features, and then at some point he will also say, I'm not giving any dates.
Probably it's
just how it is. Yeah, they said Polaris will be at IAE. Ochi, what's up?
What are the features that we saw last year that they announced for the next 12 months-ish period that we are not confirmed getting in 4.0? So what's going into 4.01 or 4.1?
That's, I think they're gonna, that's some of this stuff. Like things like org tools, the new star, the new Planet Tech stuff.
Maelstrom.
Yeah, that kind of stuff I think is 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. A lot of stabilizing too of server meshing, but that's almost a different branch at this point. Do we have any type coordinate system? If not, do you think that could come at CitizenCon? Get this guy started on the coordinate system. Oh my gosh.
They messed up the compass with, what was it?
23.
23?
Yep.
They put the North Pole on the equator, but didn't change the latitude and longitude. So everything is a complete mess right now. And it's incredibly hard to use like third-party tools to find something on the planet. You have to coordinate transform and nothing makes sense. So they addressed the question in a Star Citizen Live from the exploration community, pointing that out to them, and they were like, yeah, we know. And we have this design document that we are following, and they haven't fixed anything yet, except for the new Zeus that came out, has now 2 compasses, and they don't agree with each other.
These compasses are like his master modes. How in depth do you think the missions and stuff they will show or talk about for 1.0 be? Lots wise and stuff? Lots wise. I think they'll give us a good idea of what they want finalized missions to look like in Star Citizen. They'll probably also explain whether or not there's going to be a main storyline to follow. And probably the future of mission givers.
Oh, yes. The few mission givers that are in game are so fun. It's so much.
They're broken.
nicer.
They're so
Yeah,
broken
if
right
they
now.
were. Oh, I went to one in Grimhex where there's supposed to be a hologram that never showed up, but I could hear the voice and nothing worked.
Yeah, that's
But
Vaughn
it's-
or Ruto.
It's so much cooler if there's a person telling you what to do instead of
Yeah.
reading a half-baked text and just following the text prompt and the like, indicators where to go. Like, I want to interact with, even if it's NPCs.
It is. It's better getting to talk to someone.
And didn't they have the one for New Babbage ready? Talking about the bartender and New
Mhm.
Babbage and had it on the roadmap,
He's in the game.
but he's not giving
He's
missions.
just not a mission giver, yeah. Space Whales is a good guess. Put that on your bingo card. Everybody can fill out one of these bingo cards, by the way. They're on our Discord server, and if you fill it out and you get bingo first, or you fill out your whole thing first during the convention, you'll win a copy of the game plus a pirate-themed M50. So, if you've got guesses and you think you've got what it takes, go on to the Discord server and give it a shot. The event's supposed to start at 9 a.m. In the UK on Saturday. How long is the 1.0 panel? It looked like it was an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
Nice.
Feel like they are going to be too high level and focused rather than gameplay and narrative. I think it'll be a high level focus, but I do think it'll touch on gameplay and narrative. I'm guessing it'll give us an example of a finished gameplay loop, or at least the design ideas behind what gameplay is supposed to be. And then for narrative, I think we'll hear something about the overall narrative of the PU. Seems like interiors were backburned for DCs, but the locations team have had to been busy with something. Yeah, I think you're right. And the question is, were they busy on building interiors or underground facilities?
DCs are not done yet, are they? Like the big elevator isn't working yet?
Yeah, that would be the underground facility part. Watching the CitizenCon online. In fact, if you go to my profile on YouTube and you click on the live tab, you will see that we have watch parties here, and you can hit the notify me button and it will tell you when we go live to watch the watch party. We'll be live about 3 hours. Hey, somebody's waiting right now. We'll be live about 3 hours before they start, doing just some talking, expectations, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll be going for the next 12 hours.
Do you have some inside knowledge what will happen on these days? And that's how your thumbnails look different?
Yes.
Based on what? Okay.
Yes. I have no idea what those facial expressions even mean, to be honest. That's Yu's on.
Nice.
You waiting? Yeah, file in, everybody. We're already ready to go. You curious about underground facilities? Maybe it'll be an alternative to contested zones. I mean, there's so much to be done with underground facilities, and just like with building interiors, I don't know if they're gonna follow through with what they originally said. That's one of those things that might have changed after the acquisition and after things seem to have switched around a little bit in terms of what they want to do.
The world of Ragnarok Online Prime
Shut
never
up.
stands still.
Shut
Novices
up!
Depending on the manufacturer or the location, that's where we'll get a lot of the variety. But this is the core.
Actually, instead of this, we can look at... the work that they put into the underground facilities that we just never really got to see. So we recognize all this.
From in this place, but you can see it's quite a going
and
for
this
that
is all the stuff
brutalist
we already have.
structure, but
Distribution centers
that's
with their
indeed,
windows and
within
their back rooms and all that.
we're going to have some weirdness, and then it clips into our main top of the elevator room, which you can see over there, which is lovely. Let's just make our way through. So there, this is the top elevator room.
That's already in the
Again,
game.
there's kind of
Just can't get
access to
down,
the
you
out.
say.
This part's already in the
But
game.
essentially, this is where you're going to be in order to get downstairs.
They've
You
just
have to
remodeled
come
it
to
a little bit
room
different
like
from this. I like what this
Go
looks
to
like
our
more.
cargo office. And
But
about
yeah, all of this
in
part
we
is in
go.
the game.
So you'd get delivery missions from kind of
But then there's a
by
couple extra
item
rooms here
with
that aren't.
pedestrians where pedestrians want
And then you go to the back over here, and there are elevators you can take that take you down to the underground segment. That's what's not in the game yet.
And we can do that quite quickly on these kind of smaller pedestrian elevators.
So everything starting here.
Everything from
So
here on
away
is
we
not in
go.
the game.
Now the depth
But since they
of
kept
the
to
you know, the
design,
first level is going to change
everything overgrown,
in every UGF.
do you expect this to
No,
look
that's
very
going to be
similar?
procedurally generated,
No.
a lot like
I don't even know if
a
they're
lot
still
like the
doing
rooms
this anymore.
as well.
I would hope, but
Oh, and the elevator's just kind of moving
We've
back up.
had
Now you could take the cargo
no
elevator down, that's fine,
indication of
but
it
that's going to be
whatsoever.
fully automated, whereas these pedestrian elevators are going to be
this isn't a
more
ship. This is a
independent,
ground
so-
location.
and faster as well. So you can see that disappearing up to the top. So this is our bottom of the elevator room. So again, nice big space, very functional. There's going to be, you know, things loaded on and off. And then this gives us kind of access to the rooms, or the wings on either side, I should say. So as we release more
That's a good
content
point.
for this, you're going to get
Perhaps
more
they were
expansive
talking about
wings,
diseases
different
and quarantine
themes, that kind of thing.
illnesses for medical
Now the
gameplay.
doors here are a bit
And
misaligned.
I'm pretty
Again,
sure we
work
will
in
get
progress. And this is a
like
security
radioactive
checkpoint.
areas and stuff
So
playing to them.
hopefully
Yeah,
you've got
sickness
the
would
right
be cool.
credentials. You're going to get checked, you're going to get scanned. But what if you haven't got those credentials? Well, there are alternate routes in. You know, down here that you can see there's a little hatch, so maybe you're sneaking your way under the floor,
Hey,
or are
Dish
you
Troy.
making your way
How you
over
doing?
the top on piping? Multiple ways in. So again, we're in a bigger room now. In the white box, it's really good to just call out, yes, your alternate routes, yes, your main path, but also where can you get on and off of those? What's rock? What's metal? What's a feature? What isn't? Because if we can call that out now, it means that we're giving
Is that
people
all in
more
engine?
information
Yeah,
as
he's
they go
walking
into the
around
next
in there.
phase.
But like in Star Engine or in
Again, so
I don't
this
know,
is just an
Blender?
example of
No,
a
this is in
kind of
engine.
maybe a
You can
rock
see the
room,
comm
which
screen
kind of
up on
just
the
links
top
two
left
rooms
there.
together. Maybe there's some storage. Now, can I just jump over this because I forgot to put stairs in? Over to the other side.
Will there be
And these are
mining
kind of our
caves?
biggest doorways,
That's what
but
we
we're not going to go
expect.
down this, but we're going to have smaller doors into the space.
That's what they talked about when they
So-
introduced them.
In here, it's kind of like, well, where do these lead? We're going to have to wait for that, I'm afraid. So that one up there, that's where you'd kind of navigate to each room through the ceiling. So we're back in that big room from before. Now,
No,
when
this
the rooms
isn't 4.0.
are this big, we can do a bit more with them. So
It's
there's
a
an
new
area out
working
back here.
engine.
There's, you know, rooms and maybe even some control points. So what if this bridge, I know it's a little blurred, over this chasm, what if
They
you
would
could
have released
retract
Star
that back and
Citizen on
forth?
time,
What if
like
it's not
10
even
years
there?
ago?
How are you going to
That's how it would
make
look
your
like.
way across? That's not for me to decide,
Super-
it's
that's
for
like
you as the player
2002
when you're
graphics.
getting in and out to decide. But for the moment, we're just going to make our way through. Yeah, if you fall down there, you're probably going to die, so watch out for those kind of things.
Yeah, some of the architecture is already in game, just because it's the same sort of design style.
but there are still, you know, hopefully you can find your way on these main routes. Some side rooms you could play, but then also, you know, this bit's under construction now, but I wonder what it's going to be in the future. And, you know, having all these spaces kind of to this level of detail, it's really rough, as you can see, but I'm walking around.
It reminds me of
unhindered.
Sabo Highway in
I
Halo
can
3.
step up and down this thing. I can see where kind of a building might be, or where we could have mission spawners, or maybe that's where you need to get to. You know, you've got this main route, but we've also considered the alternate route. So if you're sneaking in, where can you go? And this is kind of predominantly, well, actually, having said that, there's pipes up there, so you could go from the ceiling, or you could go underneath.
The same underground if they do the
And
underground
then,
part.
how do you sneak around?
Or if there
What
are
if
variations.
people are down there and
hope
they spot you?
variations.
You've got to contend with that. And then this is more of a hero room at the moment. This is like a warehouse.
This is all underground.
So this is same level of detail as the rest that we've just walked through, but the lighting's had a bit of a better pass on it. We're midway through this white box process at the moment.
So
Things
yeah,
can
this could be
change
what
still.
they've been working on since they finished distribution centers, but we don't really know.
Maybe the alternate route is where that guy in red is down there, but if you fall down that one, you might end up breaking your legs. You know, all of these containers, maybe the straddle frames are moving things around. Potentially, you could, if you're on a mission where you want to steal something, maybe it's in one of those containers.
I think that was the
Actually,
first time.
if your
This was the first time we'd ever seen
frames are moving
anything
things
that
around.
represented a 32 SU box. Kind of see up here in the corner that they labeled it.
Potentially, you could, if you're on a mission where you want to steal something, maybe it's in one of those containers. Hopefully, a big, you know, working space, sandbox within a sandbox, you could say. What I do like about this room is that you've got these straddle frames. You know, why not get onto the top of them and get to the cabin? But also, when you're in the depths of the room, it's kind of like you've got these big piles of crates. Maybe you're sneaking between them. Maybe you're rifling
This
through the
reminds me of a map
contents of
from
one and then
Battlefield
trying
5, I
to
think it was.
get out. So there we go. That's where we're currently at. Like I said, we're midway through White Box. We've got a bit of time left to polish these rooms up and get the rest done. We're more or less at about 17 rooms, and then each of those rooms will have 2 overlays. So plenty of content for this initial release.
And then they were never seen. So yep, don't know what happened with those. But folks, that is my bingo card. I will have this with me during the CitizenCon demo or the CitizenCon event, and I'll be marking this off. Anybody else who is taking part in this, I would implore you to print yours out, and we will be tracking them as we go throughout the whole weekends. Like I said, I'll be live for the entirety of it. We'll be doing giveaways. Mrs. Tomato will have snacks. We will be calling into some folks who are down there on the show floor at CitizenCon to talk. Is that you? Yes?
Maybe.
Yeah. To talk about what's going on during the whole thing. We'll probably hop into our own watch party on the Discord. If you got nobody to watch it with, you can come and hop into our Discord. There's going to be a ton of people there. Got to submit your card to Mrs. Tomato by the 18th to make sure it is counted in this whole thingy. So you got a couple of days left. 2 days. And with that, folks, we're all done for the day. It's a shorter stream today because it is his last day here, and we are going to go and like hang out and relax and get a little bit of
tequila.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say some additional refurbishment, not refurbishment. What is it? Rehabilitation before CitizenCon. I've been like constantly trying to publish videos this week. And I am ready to just sit back and relax a little bit before we can get ready for CitizenCon for the like 24 hours we're going to stream this weekend.
This guy needs a break and tequila.
Need a little bit of break and possibly some tequila, yes. You can join the Discord if you type in !Discord on Twitch. The link will pop up. If you're on YouTube, just go ahead and look in the description down below, and it'll be there for you. Am I in the UK? No. I won't be at CitizenCon. I'm in Turkey. That's why we're going to have no problem with the CitizenCon timing because we're 3 hours ahead. Works out quite well for us. He will be there though. He's going to Manchester tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow evening in Manchester.
Tomorrow evening. And if you are part of the garden, we do have a little meetup going on at a bar after the whole event is over. So again, that's going to be on the Discord. Everything's on the Discord, all the details you might need. Make sure to drop by there and get some if you'd like. It is in England. Yeah, it's at Manchester. Gonna be there after. See you there, Skippy. Hope you have a good time, PK. Again, everybody, we'll be doing a live stream, so come drop by, say hi, and have a good time. Just released a new video today about Star Citizen 1.0. I'd check that out if you want a little bit of extra expectations on what might be going on at the event. And working on a Zeus review, but I think I'm gonna release that after all this the CitizenCon hype dies down. I'm gonna put out my own video about that ship because it is a nice ship, but it might not be perfect. Cheers again to everybody.
We raid someone?
Yeah, we will be sending out the raid. We will find that person. You all have a wonderful day though. Eat something you love.
No, don't.
Eat something you love. If you like the taste, eat it. Hug somebody you love.
If you like someone or something, don't eat it.
Yes, do eat
Cherish
it.
it. Pet it.
Do something you love. Enjoy yourselves. Treat yourselves well. You're beautiful people. You're lovely people. I love you. And I will see you on Friday for a cooking stream and some final chat before the event. Cheers to everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Obviously, the doors across